Good morning, dear student friends. Yesterday, we have already discussed about the morphology of chromosome. In that, we have studied who was first found the chromosome, that is Hofmeier, in the pollen mother cells of Tradescantia plant, and another person, Waldier, who was first coined the term chromosomes. Chromosome is nothing but a chroma is nothing but a color, and zoma it refers to body. Means the chromosome is nothing but a color bodies. These color bodies are formed in the nucleus region by the condensation of the chromatin fibers. One is euchromatin and another one is heterochromatin. Euchromatin condensation to form the arms of the chromosome, that is called as a chromatids, and heterochromatin undergo to condensation to form centromere, which is a point where two chromatids are joined together at a point. The point is called as a centromere. And after that, what are the size of the chromosome? What are the number of chromosomes in different organisms? And what is the shape of the chromosome? Size is varies in the length and also in their diameter. The largest chromosome is a giant chromosome, consists of 300 micron, and in number of chromosomes, the chromosomes are more in dicots than in monocots, and number of chromosomes are more in plants than in animals. And shape of the chromosomes, on the basis of the presence of centromere, chromosomes are classified into 4 different types. One is metacentric chromosome, submetacentric chromosome, acrocentric chromosome, and another one is a telocentric chromosome. How the metacentric, what is their shape, and where the centromere is situated. In metacentric, centromere represented the central region. Both the chromatids are equal in their size and they are looks like as a V shape. And in submetacentric, it looks like as a L shape. One arm is longer and another arm is shorter. In the sense, they are unequal arms formed due to because of the centromere slightly away from the center. And in acrocentric, centromere is present towards the terminal region. Results, there are two unequal chromatids are formed. One is shorter and another one is the longer. They are looks like or appearance like a J shape. And lastly, one is telocentric. In that, one arm is absent and another arm is long, and it consists of the centromere, which is appearance like a I shape. If in case the centromere is absent, then those chromosomes are called as a acentric chromosomes. Then today we are discuss about the structure of chromosome. See, it is the diagrammatic representation of a chromosome, consists of two arms. In that there are the different parts are present, like one is a primary constriction, secondary constriction, satellite chromosomes, telomere, and which is externally covered by a layer called as a pellicle. And inside that there is a thin layer of matrix present. These are the parts of what chromosomes. Let us study the structure of chromosome here. Each cell has a pair of each kind of chromosomes known as homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosomes you can also define as two identical chromosomes which are originated one from paternal and another from maternal. One from paternal and another from maternal. Both identical chromosomes are said to be homologous chromosomes. Chromosomes are mainly made up of chromatin, which contain a single molecules of DNA and associated proteins. What is the composition of chromatin? Chromatid or chromatin, that is DNA and with associated protein like histones. Each chromosome contains many genes. Chromosomes are of course consist of the DNA, means DNA consists of number of genes as such. So those genes are carried by these chromosomes, hence chromosomes are oftenly called as a vehicle of genes. Main parts of chromosomes are, one is chromatid, centromere and kinetochore, secondary constriction and nucleolar organizers. Another one is a telomere, satellite and chromatin. These are the main parts of what? Chromosome. So all of them are here in the diagrammatic representation of chromosome. The next one. In that the first part, that is chromatid. See, each chromosome has two symmetrical structure called chromatids. Or chromosome consists of two arms. Those are called as chromatids. Or another name here, sister chromatids, which are visible in mitotic metaphase. Means in the mitotic cell division, during the time of metaphase stage, you can easily seen under light microscope, that is chromatids of a chromosome. That is, chromatid is nothing but these are the arms of chromosomes which are formed by the condensation of euchromatin. There are 2 or 4 numbers of chromatids are present in chromosome, which are visible during the time of mitotic division during the metaphase stage. Each chromatid contains a single DNA molecule. Each chromatid consists of the single DNA molecule. At anaphase of mitotic cell division, sister chromatids get separate and migrate to opposite pole. Of course, during the time of anaphase stage, the centromere undergo to divide, results both the chromatids which carries the centromere, they are moving towards the opposite pole during the time of anaphase stage. This is what the chromatids. The next one is centromere and kinetochore. Centromere and kinetochore. Sister chromatids I am telling here, are joined by a point. They are come and contact at a point, are joined at a point called centromere. The spindle fibers during cell division are attached at the centromere. At the time of cell division, a kind of protein fibers which are secreted in the cell, those are spindle fibers. So those are extended forms of esterases which are formed by the dividing of centrioles. Those centriole which are bears the esterases, those esterases which are extends to form the spindle fibers. During the time of cell division, these spindle fibers are attached to the region of centromere. The number and position of the centromere differs in a different chromosome. Of course, the number and position of the centromere which are differs in a different chromosomes. The region of chromosome with which spindle fibers are attached during a metaphase is known as primary constriction. The region of chromosome with which spindle fibers are attached during the metaphase stage, which is known as a primary constriction. See here in the diagrammatic representation, the primary constriction where the first narrow portion which is occurred in between the two chromatids where the centromere is present, that narrow portion is called as a primary constriction. Our other name is a centromere. The centromere divides the chromosome into two parts. The shorter arm is known as a P arm and the longer arm is known as a Q arm. Of course, during the time of anaphase stage, centromere undergo to divide. Results there are the unequal, either it may be L shape or J shaped chromosomes are formed, In that there are the two arms, one is a longer arm and another one is the shorter arm. The shorter arm is known as a P arm and the longer arm is called as a Q arm. The centromere contains a disc-shaped thin protein layer. Around the centromere, there is a formation or secretion of a kind of a protein thin layer. That layer is called as a kinetochore, which has a specific DNA sequence with special proteins bound to them. The kinetochore provides the center of polymerization of tubulin proteins and assembly of microtubules, which is helpful for the polymerization of tubulin proteins and even though assembly of microtubules during the time of cell division. In metaphase stage, the centromere, which is externally covered by a kind of a protein thin layer which consists of a specific sequence of DNA with a special kind of protein helpful for attachment of spindle fibers, which are provides the kinetochore, which is provide the center of polymerization of tubulin and even though protein and assembly of microtubules. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. The next one is, this is all about what? Primary constriction, centromere and kinetochore. These three parts are